Hello Tyne and Happy New Year! Today I wanted to talk about New Year's goals for writers, actually sticking to your New Year's goals and just general writing stuff, how my year was, how your year is going to be, and things that are going to make it all easier. So last year was a really rough year for me. I was pulled in too many directions, setting up an author platform, writing more, trying to get published. I was trying to do a bunch of different things. So this year I'm dividing up my goals into 3-month goals, something I want to accomplish within 3 months, because that's a long enough period of time that I should reasonably be able to accomplish it, short enough that I won't get distracted from it and that I won't feel like I'm pulled and need to go work on something different. So for January, February, and March, I'm going to be focusing on writing. A lot of people are going to say like write 500 words a day or this or that, but you really want to make it something that is easy for you to achieve and then you can build on it later. So instead of setting it so that I write 500 words a day, which I know I'm not going to be able to maintain because some days I'm waking up at 4 in the morning, some days I'm staying up till midnight. There's no consistency to my work schedule or to my life. And so my main goal is going to be to set one long period of writing in a week. So that means sitting down and writing for 3 hours. That's when I feel the best about writing, is when I get to write for a long period of time. It's not a word count goal, but it is something that I can check off. Make sure it's something that you can either schedule, that's achievable, and that you'll stay motivated for. So that if you miss it once, you can still come back and do it later. Just don't overload yourself. If you start and in the first 3 months you write 50 words every day, write a sentence every day, then when you're in the habit of writing once every day, then you can increase the word count. So don't go crazy right off the bat. If you want to start a morning routine, don't start with doing karate, eating a super big fancy meal that you cook, blah, 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 blah. Start with waking up, getting a glass of water, and then just set that as a habit. And then you can build off of that habit. Building off of one habit makes building other habits easier. My second thing for 2019 writers is to simplify your author platform. So what I mean by this is there are so many places to start building your writing platform, and it's so hard to stand out on any of these platforms. It's really impossible to be a super unique YouTuber and a super unique blogger and also put up Instagram posts and Facebook posts and have all of it attract an audience. So if you're setting 3-month goals, then try to have it be something that's fun for you. If you set solid opinions, if you're having fun, and by having fun you're putting out things consistently and good quality content, people will come. That's my firm opinion, and I guess we'll see how that goes this year. I've definitely spread myself too thin last year. I got more blog posts than I ever have up. I got more traction than I ever have before, and I feel like I'm moving in the direction I want to be. The only problem is it's not on the subjects that I want it to be about. My whole blog is about writing good characters, about good writing habits, but what I really want to inspire people to do is live an adventurous life, live like their character, and be happy in their lives. I write so that other people can escape from their world and go into another one where they can have more fun and go on an adventure. So when you're picking your author platform this year, make sure that it's sustainable, something you have fun with, and at least decently unique. I feel like there's a lot of blogs out there now and it's really hard to stand apart. I've been running mine since 2015 and it's just starting to gain traction this year, but also I've posted a lot more this year, so of course it would gain more traction. Try not to get distracted by your author platforms though. I got super into alternate streams of income and passive income this year, and it sucked so much time out of my writing and out of actually building my author platform because I was trying to monetize them. I don't need affiliate marketing. I don't need people clicking this link and that link and this link and going to, oh, check out this e-course and oh, check out this thing and that thing. No. What I'm building my platform for is so that eventually when I'm published, I can show my book to the world, have people who are actually interested in what I'm writing find my book so that I can help them and they can help me. Another way to achieve your goals would be to have an accountability partner. I actually just released a whole blog post about this last week, I think. But having someone else that you can check in with makes it a whole lot easier to get through the writing process and to make sure you're achieving the goals. And then if they're falling off of theirs, you can encourage them. If you're falling off of yours, they can encourage you. I also recommend that you set up a specific place that you write and only write in. I have this one cozy plant in cat nook that's in the south end of my house, and so there's lots of sunlight and it's very it has a mood and a theme to it. Whenever I go in there, I get very much in the writing mood. So I definitely suggest that you set up one place to have as your writing space. And I have a YouTube video about that, and I also have a blog post. Those will be linked in the description and possibly in the eye. But let's get back to the habits. There's other habits that writers definitely need. One of them is to read. If you're not a big reader already, I definitely recommend that you find the time to read. For me, that means I never leave the house without a book in my backpack. That's because whenever I go anywhere, I'm either on a train for 20 to 40 minutes, I'm waiting in line, something's going on where I can just take out the book, it's a small book that I'm reading right now, and read it. But instead of just be read more books, it needs to be one of those achievable goals. So for me, that means I'm going to try to read 2 books a month, but instead of saying, oh, I'm going to read 2 books a month, I'm going to try and read 24 books in a year. Last year, my goal was somewhere around 19 books, and I blew that out of the water. And one of the books that I read was 600 pages, so I almost count that as 2 books. But yeah, I got way past my goal last year, so I'm setting a bigger goal this year. Don't make it something that's unachievably large. I have a Goodreads. If you want to see my recommended books for writers and things that I've really enjoyed and what books I read last year and what books I'm reading now, go to my Goodreads, check it out, friend me, I'll friend you back. I don't know who you are, but I'd like to get to know you, so that would be a good place for it because I don't have a Facebook. I hope that this helped you out, that it gave you some inspiration or some ideas or some encouragement. If there's anything big that I left out, definitely let me know in the comments, or anything that you do to stay encouraged throughout the new year, to set goals for yourself, or any goals that you definitely think writers should have. Please just leave it below, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.